Greetings all service managers, parts managers, general managers, and other dealer personnel. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. As you know, a large part of Ontario Marketing's workload involves the creation, posting, and emailing of monthly service specials. We instituted a new process about a year and a half ago with the introduction of your favorite document, the Creative Brief. We are happy to announce that Ontario Marketing will now introduce some science to our service specials. Under Sina's direction, we have prepared new reports that provide ongoing insight into the level of engagement that our communication is obtaining. Our goal? Produce the best fixed ops marketing in the industry. So let's get started, and I'll take you through the report that you're going to receive. So this report is being generated by Neil Barak, and you'll see his name at the top, and an attachment will be in the form of a PDF right here. I'm going to double click that and open it up, and that reveals the following. I'm going to take you through three parts of this email. The first thing you're going to see at the top here is that we're using 401 Dixie Mazda as sort of our default example. In this video, each dealer is going to receive their own customized report, so you don't have to worry about that. The three charts that you see here revolve around web traffic. The report is going to summarize web traffic. It's going to summarize email marketing uptake and engagement, and it's going to summarize the creative that we send each month. So let's start with the web traffic portion. You'll notice three different charts here. The first chart is page views, the number of time that the page was viewed. This includes repeated views of a single page, and you can see along the bottom axis you've got the various months, and then on the vertical axis you've got the number of views, and you'll be able to see trends as Neil will likely cover up to 6 months at a time. In this particular case, he's got May through November. You'll notice some pretty decent numbers there, 234 at the top end. The next chart shows unique page views by month, not really that different from the chart above. In other words, these unique page views are the number of individual people who have viewed a specific page at least once during the visit. The numbers are not that different between the two charts, but we give you that option just to show you a truer number of people that are engaging with the page. Finally, as I scroll down, you'll see average time on page. This is kind of an important number, mostly because it has to do with engagement. So you'll notice at the top end in July, we have 2 minutes and 39 seconds, which is quite good for any page on a website. We have a low of 48 seconds in August. This obviously measures the average amount of time users spend viewing our service special content. So it's important that we try and get this number as high as possible. And over time, we'll be able to figure out why, for instance, August and July have such a large gap between them. I'm going to move to the second measurement you're going to get in your email each month, and this includes a summary. This summary is essentially a different way to show the information than the chart above. A little bit more numeric, a little quicker for you to consume. So again, most of the information is exactly the same. It's just presented in a different way. More numeric, easier to look at, easier to summarize. The last item on the report here is the eBlast summary, and this is extremely important and extremely encouraging for us. For instance, each month we send 2 different eBlasts, one at the beginning of the month and one at mid-month. You'll notice that there's a slight difference in the numbers that emails are sent out to. That's simply because of opt-outs, and perhaps we don't have the correct email address in the first place. Here's the important thing I want you to understand about these. Of the 3,700 approximate emails we sent out for 401 Dixie Mazda in November, 1,115 were open. That is an open rate of 30%, was extremely impressive. And you'll notice that number does not seem to drop off as you go back through September and October's numbers. So the important takeaway here is that when we email our customers service special information, which is an exact pickup of what we're showing on our websites, we are getting engagement. We are getting upwards of 1,000 people every month who are opening this email and consuming what we're sending. And that should ultimately translate into revenue for you. The last component of the report that Neil will send out is a creative review. He has included, in this case, November, October, September, and August creative. It's just a nice way for you to circle back and say, what did I run during that month that seemed to deliver either positive results or soft results? So that, in a nutshell, summarizes the report you're going to receive from us on service specials. There's a couple things I want to leave you with before we wrap up the video. First, service special marketing seems to be working, and on average, we're attaining 25 to 30% open rate, which is a very impressive number. And also, our service special pages on the website are gaining traction. I know numbers in the hundreds don't appear to be impressive, but they are growing month over month. And at the top end, and some of our larger dealers, we're reaching 400 page views a month. So what does all this tell us? First, customers are engaging with our service special content, so it deserves thoughtful creation and timely posting on Ontario Marketing's part. For your part, this engagement suggests that service and parts managers should focus on providing offers that give customers relevant information and real value. Finally, theming our service specials by seasonality and customer needs is a proven way to inspire customers to act on the incentives and offers presented. This is something that we're going to continue. And in some cases, we're repeating month over month simply because it makes a lot of sense with people in months like October and November for tire changeover, and again back in the spring months. So that, in a nutshell, summarizes the report that you're going to receive. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself, Neil, or Sina at any time. Thanks again, and have a great day. Cheers.